Hello, this is Savage Jim, and this is my new review on set number 75002, the LEGO Star Wars AT-RT. This set is from the 2013 release. It was actually released around the 15th of December in 2012, and it is now January. At the time of the 15th of December, I tried to go and find this set. However, every store I went to had this one sold out. So as you can tell, it's a rather hot commodity right now. It retails for $20, and it is a 222 piece set, which comes to under 10 cents a piece, which is a very good benchmark. Let's go over the box here. As you can see, the box is printed in a horizontal manner. Usually the box is set in a landscape mode like this, but they decided to print it up and down like this time around. Let me back up here if I could get a better view of the box itself. This is what the back of the box looks like. A lot of playability here. And again, with the 2013 sets, you have a Yoda on the upper right hand corner with green adornment around the box. The instructions manual. Here it is. It's even printed in a portrait setting rather than a landscape, but the book has the traditional portrait setting. There it goes. I'm trying to show the book at the same time. 57 pages, and the last few pages, inventory of parts and some introduction of other 2013 pieces that are now available by Legos. Other sets also released from the Star Wars series. And of course, contact for Lego.com. Straightforward build. Took me about 20 minutes to do. Somebody proficient in Legos could probably do this much more quickly, maybe about 10 to 15 minutes. Now for the minifigs and accessories. You have 3 minifigures, and of course you have this Droideka with cannon on it. And let's go ahead and start with the clone trooper here. I believe this is he is from the 501st Clone Infantry Unit. Has some leg printing on him, front and back printing, of course. This looks like the newer clone trooper printing. I'm not exactly certain. Has a advanced style clone trooper helmet, an intermediate helmet between the Clone Wars trooper helmet versus the Stormtroopers helmets that everybody's familiar with in the original Star Wars with Luke Skywalker. And Clone Trooper printing on his face, standard Clone Trooper head. No back printing on his head. Included with the set is Yoda. Just like all of the Yodas that come in other sets, his head is kind of a soft rubber, not the hard plastic of your typical Lego pieces. And I believe that's to protect kids from stabbing themselves with his ears, and also to protect his ears from being simply cracked off. And he does come with a green lightsaber. Back printing, front printing on his Jedi vest. And next, and the character list lineup is this Elite Droid. This one is very similar to the Elite Clone Trooper and Combat Droid Battle Pack. I did a review of that sometime last year, so do check that out. Trying to get a good focus on his head here, but it's hard to do. Here it is. Facial printing, light printed on his torso piece here. He does come with a droid blaster. The Droideka, I'm not exactly certain if that is considered a character minifigure or an accessory. I would probably consider it more of an accessory. There was also another 2013 battle pack that came out with Droidekas. I believe it is the Clone Troopers Command Center. I can't remember what that set was. I did a review of that one also. This one does have a rather massive cannon. He has droid arms over here on his semicircular back piece here. These over here, these arms, I'm not sure what they are. I guess they're arms. They do articulate up and down, and he does have legs that either close in or deploy out to stand up and walk. There's a lot more to this Droideka than the other Droidekas that came out with the Battle Pack expansion set. Let's do a comparison. Here's a Droideka from the expansion Battle Pack set, much smaller. And the Droideka with the AT-RT set, of course, dwarfs it. Now the centerpiece of the set itself is the AT-RT. This is a rather big walker vehicle, and I do not have the older AT-RT set of a previous LEGO release, but I believe this one is actually bigger and dwarfs the older AT-RT set. I do, however, have an AT-RT from the Clone Turbo Tank. This one is, of course, much smaller, and it does fold in to go into one of the bays of the Clone Turbo Tank. But here is a comparison of just how big the new AT-RT is versus the Clone Turbo Tank AT-RT. I think this poor guy feels a little bit inadequate. It's not the size, it's how well you use it. Anyways, enough of that. The Clone Trooper, of course, sits up here. Let me get him in. All these pieces here, these shield pieces, are articulated, and they basically almost come around and wrap around the Clone Trooper driver. You have a marking here. He is of the 501st Clone Trooper unit. A big old mega turbo blaster, I think that is. And he has a stud here in which he could park his little blaster. Very nice assembly for the antennae. The blaster does traverse left and right, however it does not elevate or depress, it does not go up and down. The legs are articulated at the hip here, at the knee, and at the ankle. And you have this toe piece which is also articulated. There's a few stickers. Of course, like I said, you have your 501st unit marking. These are stickers on both left and right side of these flanking shield pieces. And on the upper and lower shield pieces, you also have a couple more stickers. And other than that, that's the only stickers on the set. This is a massive, massive vehicle for an AT-RT. And I would say it's approaching the size of an AT-ST. This concludes my review on the LEGO Star Wars AT-RT set number 75002. If you enjoyed, please comment and like below. Thank you.